know very well that Nyondo and Mulatsi are sister schools. We work together as brothers and sisters, and we have done that deliberately. Last year, around October, we had an annual general meeting, and in that annual general meeting, we had our chief guest, who was our Lord Bishop of Mbale Diocese, John Wilson Nanda. But during that meeting, we also invited friends. Among the friends that we invited was the headmaster of Nyondo, who is Dismas Samuel Wanduru. But also invited our Honorable MP-elect. By that time, he was seeking the mandate. I am here today to announce that following that arrangement, the Honorable who was seeking for votes is here and went through. Can we clap for him? Asante sana. Ongeza tena. Now, purpose of this visit is that when I had that AGM, I made an appeal to friends that Mulatsi has been visited by a number of visitors, but at the same time we had realized that we are very many students and yet we are limited by infrastructure. You all realize that our student numbers have grown up to over 1,000. We don't have classrooms, all right? We don't have even a staff room. We have converted our science labs into classrooms. But we said, as we continue to lobby from the ministry, it is very important that ourselves, we start doing something. So I initiated a process of starting a 4-classroom block. And I said, where are we going to get the money? We shall get that money through voluntary donations from the parents, okay? Friends, I get the concept. Then even myself, the little I get. So the head teacher of Nyondo attended that AGM. And if you remember, we had appealed to members before. The Honorable here had given us some 10 bags of cement before. Nyondo had given us 30 bags of cement. But in that meeting, he made another announcement and said, having used the 30 bags well, this time I am ready to add 1 million to help you continue with the block. Now he's here, I don't know what he has brought, but my mind tells me he might have brought the 1 million he promised. With those very many remarks, may I now invite the head teacher Nyondo to say something. Ongeza tena.
I want to appreciate everyone in a special way, our Honorable Member of Parliament elect, the head teacher, and of course the Board of Governors. We are here, like I said, to deliver our contribution. Mine and even the students of Nyondo also have made a small contribution, which I know they will take care of.
Asante sana.
So earlier on, before we started this block, I contributed 30 bags of cement. And when we came back for the AGM, we did the tour. And I saw that he had utilized the 30 bags very well. So when you give accountability very well, even the Bible says that if you are trusted in smaller things, now God will entrust you with more. I therefore went back after pledging on that day. We had the AGM on 11th October. I pledged 1 million shillings, which I'm handing over today.
Asante
So
sana.
that is 1 million shillings. What I want to appeal to the stakeholders.
Members, it is there. It is there.
The money is there.
Can you clap?
So I appeal to all stakeholders that any head teacher who loves the school and goes ahead to mobilize his resources to construct a block for the school, such a person has to be really trusted, and they have to work together with him. Because very many head teachers, when we get money, you only think of your development at home. If it is construction, they'll wait for the ministry or the district. So this block is not actually funded by the district, but there are people who may think now headmaster is getting money using that block. So it is through his mobilization. And I appeal to also students and other stakeholders. Don't disturb the headmaster. For us teachers, if you disturb us, we shall not settle and work. Now for him, he has a task to make sure that he finishes this block. Now if he is disturbed, he will leave, and the next teacher may not know where he was getting the money. I therefore call upon other stakeholders to support him. Even in Nyondo, we are about to start a 3-story building, a gorofa. So I know that any time Mulatsi might also need to support us. But it is a pity to see students studying under the tree. I'm happy, Honorable, you are here. I think you now know where to start from when you go. These are some of the areas you have to start from. Otherwise, I want to thank the headmaster for the commitment and for the sacrifice. We are there to network and make sure that all these schools are supported and all our children are studying well.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
I now invite the student representative from Nyondo.
And all the students of Nyondo, maybe you come here.
They told me they have some 5 bags to deliver. Girl, please.
The head girl of Nyondo Secondary School. As the students of Nyondo Secondary School, we are so concerned to see our fellow students studying from outside and under the trees. So at times we keep imagining that how would the lessons move on if the rain came one time? We see it as a sort of disruption to our fellow friends in this school. So this is the contribution from the students of Nyondo Secondary School to the head teacher of Mulatsi Secondary School for the construction of more blocks in this school.
Asante sana. Thank you so much, head girl Nyondo S.S. Members have confirmed the money is there. So friends, like you've seen the fellow students speak to you, students of Mulatsi, we have always told you that when you have gotten an opportunity to be well disciplined, but also remain focused and do the right thing, you'll always get people who will believe in what you are doing. We know the sacrifice you make to move long distances to come to this school. We know the inconvenience, like the head girl has just spoken here. You are under a tree, but you persist and say, God, I must study. Now you see, your fellow students of Nyondo have now made a good attempt to say, let us support you. But they're also trying to communicate that they are supporting an institution. It means even when you grow with that value. Learn how to support each other in times of need. Because as we do, we know very well we would need around 12 classrooms for us to settle ably. But we can't get all of them at a go. Now we have started, we've now got these friends of ours. I want to thank the students of Nyondo. Please, when you go back, tell your friends that the head teacher of Mulatsi S.S, together with the staff and the students of Mulatsi S.S, appreciate this contribution that you have given us. Thank you so much, and please kindly be blessed. We also want to wish you success in your studies. When you succeed from Nyondo, we are proud that you are succeeding. When Mulatsi students also succeed, they are also proud. Together as a team, we become more stronger. Thank you so much. You get leaders who have the passion to support people. Today, when I was in office, I didn't know that the Honorable is coming. It is the head teacher of Nyondo who told me I'm coming to deliver my, and I said, where do I start from? Then from nowhere, I see the Honorable around. Friends, in most cases, if God has given you a heart of giving, you don't need to have much money in order to be able to support. Even if somebody supported you with 10,000, 1,000 shillings, but it is genuinely from the heart, you feel proud, and in most cases, you gain God's favor. The Honorable we see here, I have been with him, I have known him. He has a kind heart. Maybe Honorable, that is one of the reasons you went through. People don't know why this Honorable went through. He's a very humble man, but when you look at what he has also been doing in his past history, he has love for education. Honorable, before anything, I want to inform you that the students of Mulatsi here are students who are dedicated to education. And like you have seen, they have enough of challenges. Kindly continue with that heart of support. If you have been supporting without being in parliament, now they have given you the mandate to go to parliament. We want to request you, lobby and please let this institution benefit from your leadership. Mulatsi S.S is the only secondary school we have in Bukende. This is our home. This is our mother. We don't have another mother. So it is us to better our school. And we can only better by ourselves doing the input and lobbying. So Honorable, I want to request you that having done a needs assessment in this school, go back and reflect on how best you can add us. Because the hand now used to have maybe the left one. They have now added you the right one. You can now give with the two hands. Students, I want to report that the Honorable here, even before going to Parliament, had supported this building. He's not here as a visitor. Yes. He had already supported on this, and I remember announcing he brought for us 10 bags of some cement. But he didn't stop there. When he went through, he said, now, my people of Bukende sub-county supported me. How do I continue supporting them in the education sector? I know we're also supporting other. There are students in this school already who Honorable is supporting, even before going to Parliament. And among those students, I know he's going to add others, but we have what Kadismas in Senior 2. It is Honorable who is going to support. We have Namasaba Silvia, Senior 1 he's going to support. We have Mukoya Patience, Senior 4, he's going to support. Bisikwa Betty, Senior 2. We have Ronald, then Masawi Karole. We are appealing. I know, don't now say, they have taken only those ones. No. And you should also know that Honorable is not going to support the whole school. That one is not possible. Are you getting the concept? Yes. So, but when one of us who is more in need is supported, we should feel happy that that burden has been offloaded. I know we are still working out mechanisms with the Honorable to see how to bring more vulnerable children on board. Our target is that a vulnerable child should not miss education barely because of bare minimums like scholastic materials and other basic support. That is how we continue appealing to Honorable. With those very many remarks, dear friends, allow me invite our Honorable.
I'm called Wokuru Geoffrey. By the grace of the Lord, on the 15th of January this year, most of you looking at me mandated me to Parliament of Uganda, the 12th Parliament of Uganda. But before that date, I had visited the school. Before I go any further, head teacher, thank you for enabling us to enter this school, hosting us. Actually, I was passing by, but I made a turn, some diversion to the school. One, on an indirect fact-finding mission for accountability. During the time of campaigns, I had pledged some cement, and actually I fulfilled it. I brought some 10 bags of cement. So I wanted to really find out whether the cement worked. And today I'm standing by the building. Thank you, head teacher. So when we entrust you with that little, we can now roll out a bigger one. I want to thank the head teacher of Nyondo S.S for the cordial working relationship with the Mulatsi S.S, more so your support. And I want to encourage students to learn from here. I want also to appeal to other schools, other neighboring schools, to emulate from the two sister schools. Some schools that neighbor, they are always fighting, but we have loved. You have really portrayed a good image of good neighborhood. And we appeal to other neighboring schools to emulate the same and assist each other the way Mulatsi and the Nyondo S.S are doing. We want to thank the teachers, we want to thank you students for the choices you made to join the two institutions. We want to thank you for the results. S1s, I don't know whether they are here. Thank you for making a good choice. We want to say, as an area member of Parliament, beginning in May, around May 15th, I will be confirmed after swearing. But for now, when my predecessor comes, he's still working. Honorable and was still the area member of parliament until mid-May. When I swear in, then he hands over to me. But when he comes now, we welcome him and he gives us the little he has, and we develop the school. Yes. I am one of the, I have been a head teacher, by the way, for most of you don't know. I've been a head teacher, and the methods the two head teachers use is what I used to use to reassure with the community. I've always met you sharing with the bereaved families, and sometimes taking over as schools to pay fees for students who lose their parents, and that's what I used to do to grow the enrollment. I'm happy with the enrollment of really Mulatsi S.S. Sometimes back we could get empty classes, but now classes are full. We are also using green classes. I'm impressed by the green classes I've seen. Some challenges are observed, but I told the head teacher, this is a good challenge. When you have limited classrooms, it's a positive challenge to the school. It means head teacher, you are working. Clap for head teacher.
Asante sana.
Me also clap for myself. Asante sana.
You are working. You are working. And I want to thank the parents for really making Mulatsi their choice, and the contributions towards the building of this classroom block. We encourage them to continue. Basali mwiyongereho, mwongereho ulinda head teacher, ni staff yose, ni administrators abandi. Kubanga project nga yana nihileri shibashira yahorash yamalilisiwa. Ate ko asimo hamo head teacher amakao ukanombe hekindi na momo amande hako kokolele gorofa. But there's a provision. Watch it and ioni bars, that's manufactured one time. Economics use the available meager resources appropriately, such that next time when the resources increase, we remove the roof and put a slab. So basali kwasimire era ko balomba ko muyongere ko wagira mulazi era asese ndi mutwela namanyire ndi rufu ni tsana me head teacher ndi narere kholi khumi bobonyene kula kama goodwill ndi neruna mu masabalo mare ha khulira havoshi ha khulira ojana bisala byene arizimanyese kubutakira ngari kwayimbiri urusaka kubisala wale ngari ndinga natsiti we shall work together, and God listened to your prayers. You gave me support. We have succeeded. I have no reason for not really standing with Mulatsi in as far as lobbying for it is concerned.
Asante sana.
Balebeta kulomba inayeteles shall lobby behind, but I'm also as an area member of parliament. Many area lobbying. Before we succeed through lobbying, as area member of parliament, it's all roofing wangendio. Baba budgeting atsenga.
Asante sana.
But we shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
I will move half to engage and halfway half. Ubonata.
Yeah.
Such that he Ubana Hori Baba and Abe for some of Ulai. Ela say essentially yes in Betama Baba Nagana Hubonahor. We want to try to ensure that all enrolled children in S1 must complete the first level, that is senior 4. Shichiro bona ulikucha kuambaho na in the constituency we have 5 secondary schools.
In the constituency?
Yes. Monsieur, six.
There are 6.
6 secondary schools. So Mumasomeroko and money abana. I have some children I'm supporting. I know the yardstick I use. Umanyata no hasara hanya hokwaho. Nenga khuroma. If I came to your class and asked you, who really needs help in your class? Be serious. Be serious and have God in you and have mercy. Who should be given help? Yourself should tell me, this one is ever chased. Is ever sent home for development fee. First start with those ones. So I'm starting with those whom you yourselves would wish to help. Even we attend burials with you. Somebody has lost a parent, has been staying with the grandmother, grandparent. Grandparent has also passed away. Now what do? Pick that one. This tree, as you see it grows. When it grows, branches also grow, leaves increase. So it is like me. When I was a head teacher, I was helping people. When I was a teacher, I was helping students. When I became a head teacher, I increased the number. Now I've come MP, I'm going to, because I had not reached Mulatsi S.S when I was a head teacher. So after becoming MP, the branches have expanded. I have reached Mulatsi S.S. I have here so far, I have 80 students I'm catering for. But it is a must. Whoever is here, you know that you must complete S4 when we could receive a member of parliament. You get challenges, you must complete. We are going to work together with the school because I know your development fee is affordable. Make sure you complete the first level, that is senior 4. So if things are hard, we shall request you to divert, hands on. You go to a technical college, polytechnic, do 2 years course. You will not stop there. You will start working. Later you can go and add more 2 years, you get a diploma. And when money begins surrounding you, other people even end there say, be good for what? I wanted the money and I have got. That is what we have in my program. That is what I have to make sure you complete first level. Then other levels we shall see from there. Nefukano mwana wara menko arna hasuhire musinia 3 arna hasuhire musinia 4 kutoka kako kuba pushinge mu malekele benyo ileve ya kabiri kupulaningira abweneo so sifa kulukuka kako nenga. For the case of a building, Narobinga, but we shall also put our own. Now, as area member of parliament, as a Nairobi, we shall make sure a building goes, construction goes on until it is done. You know, kuna chimala, it's a kutandi heni chint, head teach, we shall open. Kukana yo na green classrooms to be left for parking, teachers parking. Mukatulu kuja basomesa ta maoliye babana balalo basoma ate mubolere ko bashe binyomuliano. You are the cream of the schools. So peer education is very important. Encourage your friends, pass together, talk with your friends and you pass together. Move disciplined. Mwabone sena somele musese senior 4 na mwe member of parliament musese andi Mulatsi at the same level maolile so mwe member of parliament so mukelekele sata babandi bulafu baba remo headmaster wanini seli level of the school umuma beti njole tinyakira mu bibina now they are not there. So ramakama ni musome mube nitse sambo musomese kubashenyi babe nitse sambo mulile basali niso shikulu nabi balala bali anone ngo nibo basali ate basali balyo marafuwa enye muli bala yaringa damuyete ko musomese kubashenyi bale bengana kusima media for coming here. You know, our voices are amplified through you. We want to thank you. She and the one time disorganized me, but he knows that he stay in a Buranda where no G-nuts have been planted. It shifts to where they have stocked new harvested G-nuts. So we shall work together. Thank you for really hosting us.